Hey everybody, welcome back. BogMod here playing more Trails Through Daybreak. We just met Shizuna, which was a fun little meeting. She had a weird thing with the whole spiritification. Met one of the other overseers. He was appropriately evil-seeming. I had an odd thought that made me think about the game being a simulation-type situation. A video game played by other people, which would get a little meta. You know, it is a video game being played by other people. Based on a prior game that I'd played with, in the Star Ocean series. And I was like, you know what? Those could be censored words, you know, because like in a video game, you can be like, oh, some words aren't allowed. Anyways. Something creepy up in the mountains, apparently.
Rebooting Hollow System. Hollow MKESV-004 Mare has been restored.
Just had to tease us one last time before she went back, huh?
I don't understand why we couldn't hear some of what she was saying.
Yeah, what was that about? That really threw me for a loop.
We know no more than you do, unfortunately.
Hi, Yums.
Oh! Yume! Oh, morning, everybody!
Morning, Yums.
You feeling pooped at all, kiddo?
Or hungry? Do you hurt anywhere? Nope. I feel fine. Wait, but why are we outside? Wow! It's so pretty out here! Oh, Zeros and View are here too!
Rough indeed,
Good
buddy.
morning, Yume.
Well, shall we get back to Longlai?
That sounds like a plan to me. We should make sure everyone knows we found her first thing.
And I should probably update my database with all this new information.
Never a dull moment for you, huh?
Maybe, but that goes for you, too. Thanks for all the help. I'll make it up to you sometime.
Yeah, thanks, Judith. You should join the team. Join the team. If she's not joining us this game, she's going to join us the next game, right? You know, my theory about that all being a video game would also work quite well with the whole idea of, like, mathematical subspace stuff that they were trying to throw in with the, in Reverie. Gonna give that thing a little more thought. Anyways, yeah. Hot springs, massages, everyone's relaxing. Aw, look at them having a nap. Oh, a better shot of Catra. So I was mentioning that it is interesting to see the whole hiding thing going on. Because like Cangleverd doesn't seem like the kind of place where your gender matters much for your position in society. Which really kind of makes me lean toward there's something more going on beyond just, like, Catra wanting to hide who he is. And look at that tasty food. Which would I start with? You know, I would probably start with trying a little bit of that weird cube thing on the left. And then going for the middle one. Probably start like that. Strange gelatinous cube. Alright, trip's over. A relaxed breakfast before packing their belongings. Say came to the truck to bid them farewell. Alright. It was a good vacation. They wish they could stay longer. Ah, yes. The weirdly acting president. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, come on. We took her along, right? Suggestion. And there we go. She says that she would repay them for that debt at some point in her usual stubborn way. But saying that they were having none of it, after all she'd done for them in the previous day. Four 4:35 p.m.
Look! There's the tower! That's right. That means we're almost home. Are you starting to think of Edith as home, Fairy? I guess I am. It was nice to get away for a while on our trip, though.
Maybe it's just me. I think of a couple places as home, honestly. I've got my apartment I live in. But I definitely also say, at times, if I'm going to go visit my parents, that'll say I'm just like heading home. And then I have to explain further and correct myself and say, by which I mean my parents' place.
The orbital network connection was a little slow, but the cozy atmosphere and delicious food more than made up for that. Oh, and the springs were relaxing too.
So you did end up sneaking in all on your lonesome, huh? Lame. There's nothing better than hanging out with the boys in a hot bath.
Wow. I didn't expect to have that dialogue and then bleep it. Well done, Aaron. I guess.
What are you talking about?
Aaron! As in... roosters?
Oh, Fairy. You're 13. I don't know if you can be that innocent. Maybe if you didn't speak the language, but...
Oh! Grandpa taught me about farm animals! But I didn't see any chickens in the back. Aaron's just talking nonsense again.
Miss Perfect knows what I'm talking about. Bet you learned all about it in those raunchy gossip mags you like.
Those belong to my friends.
Also, you're 16, Anyas, and you have the internet.
Isn't it about time for you to kindly stop talking?
Yes, ma'am.
She can be surprisingly forceful when she wants to be.
That's an anime thing, Katra. You'll get used to it.
Sheesh. We go on a trip and everything, and the youngsters have still got energy to spare.
Oh, we really aren't as bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as we used to be, are we?
Really? I think you two are plenty young yourselves.
I agree.
I guess. But lately it feels like I always tire out before Nina does. Speaking of, I need to figure out where I'm going to stay tonight.
What about your fancy condo near Treon Tower?
Buzz Raiders paparazzi have been staking it out for a while now. They've even got eyes on Nina's place. It shouldn't be long until they get bored and move on to the next story. But until then, it's a pain in the neck for me.
Is that legal? I mean, actors count as private citizens, not public people like politicians, right? Are they allowed to? Well, I guess it depends on the laws. I'm sure some places in the world allow it and some don't. That said, Buzz Raider guys, that's not cool. That said, I guess again, let me know. Would that be allowed where you live?
They'll do whatever it takes to eke out a win over Meld.
Would you like me to find you a secure hotel to stay in during the interim?
You do that for me? Please and thank you.
You know, we got some spare rooms at just our place.
Any chance I could convince you to become my manager?
You flatter me. Unfortunately, I am already on loan to Arkwright Solutions for my employer as it is.
Hey, quit trying to poach my people.
What's wrong?
There is heavier than usual traffic up ahead.
I wonder why. I wonder if something's happening inside the capital.
Isn't there the festival coming up soon?
I've never seen so many cars in my whole life.
What a pain in the ass. How much longer are we gonna be stuck here?
Are the Edith freeways always so busy around this time?
Not usually, no.
It is rush hour right now, but the traffic's almost never this backed up.
Well, it can be if there's been an accident.
Oh, what are we listening to?
The news. I want to see if something happened.
Really? We don't have confirmation yet? Then should we even be reporting on this?
You guys have the mic on.
Well, I guess people do have a right to know, given that... Oh, wait, are we on? We have breaking news this evening. Although this information has not yet been confirmed, it is believed that the Northwestern... What did you say? They contacted us? Our apologies. We have been given reason to doubt the veracity of tonight's report. Further details will be delivered in the 7 p.m. broadcast.
The hell was that about?
Ah, that's very weird. I think Almata did something while we were on vacation.
What's going on? I don't know. But whatever that was, it didn't sound good.
No, it did not.
Reset, Katra, can you check the net? We might learn something there.
I suppose it's worth a try.
I will check every news site. One moment.
I'll see if Nina or my agency knows what's up.
I'm not getting any service out here. I tried reaching out to Ren, but the call's not going through.
That's weird. What's this?
Van, I just sent something your way. You know the drill. Hope all's well with you. Let's go for a drink at Bermani's again sometime, alright?
Huh. Looks like he sent me another encrypted file through the cloud. I'll need to open it the usual way. Have to save this for later, though.
It looks like access to the Orbital network is being restricted.
And it's not just a problem for Edith. This is a countrywide issue.
Ooh.
Definitely not normal.
You can say that again.
Did Almata hack the internet?
This is stupid. Maybe Heiyue has some way around it.
Do you know what they're talking about, Fairy? No clue. This is all going right over my head.
They've primed me to be curious about the mystery.
Oh, Yume! Thank Adios you're back!
Aw, hey Paulette.
What's wrong, Mommy?
Welcome home, all of you. I am so relieved to see you're safe.
Is everything all right?
Come on now. This isn't like you.
What happened? Why does everyone look so serious?
An orbital radio? Oh, wait.
Is everyone gathered for the announcement mentioned earlier?
Guess so. Then the official announcement must be coming from...
the government?
Van...
Marielle?
Oh, it's you. Wait. What's wrong?
Dingoes. Dingo, he's...
What about him? I did get a message from him earlier.
It's about to start.
Those rumors can't be true, right? That...
Just shut up and listen.
Huh?
Here it comes.
Good evening. Today's 7 p.m. news will begin with an emergency announcement. This announcement is being brought to you by none other than the Presidential Office. We ask that you listen closely. I bring you this emergency announcement from the Presidential Office in Edith's Von Tai district.
Is that Renee?
Isn't that...
Hold up a sec. Isn't that the Spec's voice?
Yeah.
As President Gramhart is engaged with time-sensitive matters, I, Kincaid, will be speaking on his behalf as his provisional aide. This is an announcement that deeply pains me to make, and one that will be equally painful to hear.
Dingo went... He went to Cray yesterday. He'd found a new lead, you see. One that said the Mafia was going to do something awful.
Before dawn today, in the Vichy County in northwest Calvert, the village of Cray Cray was engulfed in a monumental explosion from an unknown weapon.
Hey! The Mafia got their nukes!
That can't mean... I wanted to go and see what he was doing. But the whole area was blocked to traffic, and my editors wouldn't let me go either.
The village and its surroundings were completely annihilated. There are believed to be no survivors.
Wow.
Oh no!
I'm impressed the game went through it.
And what? Just what am I supposed to do?
In light of the
I
circumstances,
didn't expect them to kill Dingo.
executive order has been issued, declaring a state of emergency across the entirety of the Republic of Calvard. We ask that all of you cooperate with local and national authorities and remain calm.
Well, well, well. Interesting. Interesting.
Truly well done.
I should be
And
at
I'll update your rank.
273, 273. Nice.
Got it.
Red hair. Ah. You're doing by 5.
Can't complain with that.
This was inevitable.
Yeah, Judith. Play
I'm
them
Judith
up.
Lanster, and you can rest easy, because now you're working with a real pro.
Yeah, she joined her team. Nice. All right, let's save. Well, they nuked the village that we went to in the early on. Oh, here's
This
the
year's
village.
been a good one, hasn't it? We've had a bountiful harvest and the demand's on the up and up.
And it'll keep going up because we have so many new farming techniques for 1209 and beyond. Next year's festival is sure to be better than the last.
I had loads of fun today, but I would have had even more fun if Lashkar was here. Tomorrow's the last day of the festival.
Yeah, I heard the car he was riding in broke down in the capital. It'll be okay though. He'll be here tomorrow for sure, so cheer up.
There's Dingo.
Well, looky here. It's everyone's favorite reporter. Why are you walking around town all by your lonesome? Why don't you drop by the bar and grab a couple drinks with me? The night's still young.
I, really shouldn't.
Now, dear, don't pressure the poor man. I'm sorry about him. He's just lonely because our daughter couldn't make it in time for the festival.
I'm not lonely. She said she'd be here tomorrow.
Oh, it's that hot reporter guy. Hello. What's the latest scoop?
Perhaps he'd be kind enough to do another feature on our inn. Why don't you stop on by? Drinks are on the house.
Trust me, I'd love to. Unfortunately, I've got an early start tomorrow.
A flute?
On second thought, I'll take you up on that offer. I'll be over soon. Save me a table.
Sounds good. We'll see you there.
I'm also a little surprised they're giving us this little vision of what's going on before they nuke the town. Oh, is the Almata boss a flute player?
Our moment is at hand, my fellow countrymen. We shall vanquish the knights and the noblemen, trample the enemy underfoot, and stain the palace floors with their blood.
Fancy seeing you here. I never thought I'd find you casually whistling La Raciones.
It's been some time since we last met, Dingo Brad. Though we did cross paths in Tharbad, albeit briefly. If we exclude that little encounter, I haven't seen you since your days as a mere informant in Messeldom.
Yeah, and you were still Enrique's second in command back then. I caught wind of your arrival here. I thought the idea was ludicrous at the time, and yet there you stand. So answer me this. What's your game here, Gerard Dantes?
They still like to do the question bit.
You're a persistent one, I'll give you that. You've been following our trail for a long time now. And lo and behold, your dogged pursuit has finally borne fruit. Congratulations. I shall bestow upon you a reward. One far greater than any Pulitzer.
Let me guess. The sweet release of death, huh?
Well, yes. It truly is a pity. I do sincerely respect your investigative prowess. However, before you meet your demise, I will offer you a glimpse of the end of time.
Is that thing made of shards?
Correct. This is the artifact that Basel professor fell just short of completing.
Hey, didn't I just say, if it's what was it, 0.03% complete? Somebody could finish that off.
Or rather, this is a substitute for it.
Wait.
It's called an explosive lens, or so I hear. Alas, the professor met an untimely end before he could finalize a formula for the most efficient structure.
Hello, fancy sword.
Though this shard-based replica will suffice, and I can detonate it with my sword. Its destructive capabilities are beyond compare. This little village will be history.
We've had the death laser.
Insane? You'll get caught up in the blast too.
Ah, but I have an ace up my sleeve. Teleportation. Still, I'd place my odds of survival at 30%. But the thrill of the gamble is irresistible.
Wait! There are children here. Not even Adios could forgive such a heinous act. Please give these people time to evacuate. I'm begging you.
I'm afraid doing that would defeat the entire point of this experiment. Every living creature is equal in the face of true fear. Demonstrating that is my life's purpose. How fortunate that your camera can now connect to a Zypha, though it will not save you. So why not drop it and fight to the bitter end?
He is fighting.
Because I know I can't stop you. But thanks to this, I can pass the torch to those who will. Burn in the pits of Gehenna! Gerard Dantes!
Such bravado.
Ooh, that
Now
expression.
take your final shots and die.
Van. Mario.
Of course, he has to have survived. Not Dingo, I mean Gerard. Mr. Dante. Well. November 19th, 1:03 p.m.
I can't believe it. They managed to forcibly detonate the weapon.
This can't be happening.
I see now just how capable he was. He uploaded the footage to the Orbal network cloud by combining his camera and Zypha to distribute it across rural wireless networks. Had he not done so, the footage would have surely been lost.
He was one of the most irritatingly charming guys I've ever met. He was charismatic as all hell.
We even did a little scene with him where he was going and testing using the cloud and all that. That was good foreshadowing.
Everything he did was perfect to a T, but he never let his talents get to his head. He probably knew this would happen, but he still didn't turn back. What was that dumbass thinking?
Van.
He did a lot for me and Nina.
Same for all of us as well. To say nothing of all the people in Cray.
All the exploded people in Cray. Almata has now become super public enemy #1. Well, they weren't able to finish it. 99.97% complete. That would have been pretty close to completion, though. Bridge the gap with the explosive lens and artifact. It's a bit of a jump. I'm not sure if we can go with that, but okay. Relied on brute force to achieve the desired outcome. And they traveled in the bush of Professor Callahan all the while. There's this video. Oh. You shared it to everybody, eh? Choice. This place's top brass as well as the guild. So other nations' intelligence agencies and criminal groups have it as well. Interesting. Murdoch, yeah. There'd be quite another word, so I believe it is safe to assume they have it also. I think there's a higher power player. That's an all of Calvard. I think we can all agree on it. We can't let these guys get away with this shit any longer. Just to sniff out their next move. It's like this without a plan. Gotta be a follow pact. It's true.
Like I said, the real fun will begin at our next playdate. In a joyous carnival of blood and violence, the likes of which the world has never seen.
We've been praying for, yeah, we've been behind them every step of the way so far. We're fully aware of how everyone will react to this incident. And when they got what they wanted, they tossed him aside like a used ragdoll. Proceeded to use his work for the most heinous purpose imaginable. Yes, they used the nuclear weapons to kill people. The most heinous reason to use nuclear weapons. Is that Dingo gave us a request that we can't refuse. Choose that to be in our hands, so I'm doing, seeing this thing through. Least I can do. Guys good with that? It's probably going to happen on the surface in Edith too. I hit up the notice boards while we keep our ears to the ground. With the CID, the guild, and everyone else is up to. Our backs to it. I think this is right without taking no for an answer. You know this ain't got anything to do with you, right? Au contraire. It's got everything to do with me. Yeah, she was that whole Tharbad thing. St. Bastards ruined the film festival. And I've got Cree for film shoot. Visit Cree for film shoots too. Plus I've already signed a lease for a room in this building. There we go! Staying home for a while. Both as a safe haven for the paparazzi and as a hideout for my other gig. And not to turn away help when it comes knocking. Yeah, turn a lot of attention out there. You be recognized? Not to worry. I'm not third line of fan of thieves for nothing. There we go. What do you think? Impressive, right? That's so cool. Like a barbarian comic book. Tools of your trade. I wonder how it works. Yeah, I'll do. You'll lock the door, probably. Alright. One team's inside, the one goes out. Alright. The Restless Carnival. Alright. Fun, fun, fun. Who do we want to bring this time? I took Fairy and Humes. Let's bring Catra this time. And... you know, Aaron's got good instincts. Maybe he's got something.
I knew you couldn't resist.
Well, 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 everybody. Quite the thing.
Okay.
Gerard is quite nuts. I'm glad it doesn't appear that he's doing this to save the world. I really appreciate this a lot more than Cold Steel and Reverie for this.
Well,
this is impressive. So here's my question going to be for everyone. Do you think when we face him, he's going to have some degree of battle scarring from the explosion, or will he be 100% fine? I'm going to lean to fine, with a possibility that it's a hologram of him being fine.
Well,
and at some point we'll see the real damage. That's where I'm leaning. Just how I feel the story might go. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. Have a great night.